Donald Trump returned to Twitter this week, which was good news for Elon Musk and some of the most pathetic incel trolls on the internet. But you know who it wasn't good news for? Donald Trump, actually. Him fleeing Truth Social, or whatever's left of it, for Twitter could end up being the final straw for that social media site, which was already, I'll remind you, doing terribly. How terribly? Well, over the past month, it has shed $3 billion of its market value, which is amazing. And it's amazing in two ways. It's amazing that it lost $3 billion in a month. It's also amazing that anyone ever thought it was worth any of that money.
A storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
But anyway, you can see there the actual drop over the course of this last month, going from a stock price of about $40 a share down to where it's at right now, which is less than 24. And that's a 40% drop since July 15th. The shares are now trading just 6% above the all-time low that we had experienced earlier this year during March. Now, it is bad news if you invested in Truth Social that you've lost 40% of your money in just a month. But there is a silver lining here, which is that if you act fast and sell what you have, you don't have to lose any more money because it's definitely gonna keep dropping. Again, don't follow my investment advice. This is mostly a joke at MAGA's expense, but it's also probably true. All of that is bad news for Donald Trump, but it is, or for Truth Social, but it's also bad for Donald Trump. Forbes says that during just this period, his net worth has dropped by $170 million. And the thing is, it's dropping for all sorts of reasons. We can get into the fact that it doesn't make any money and it should never been valued the way it was at all. But the only thing it had going for it is that Donald Trump was on it and his fans liked that. But if he's posting on Twitter now, why would you ever log into Truth Social again? What would be the point of that? The compelling ads for like having skin removed or something like that, whatever it is that they're doing. It just doesn't make any sense. And so it is likely to lose even more money. And I think that we have an example of him coming, no, we'll get to that in just a sec. But Sharon, what do you make of this?
I think that Donald Trump hasn't pretty much thought it through when it comes to Truth Social, because he's already gonna get billions of dollars in what I think, in my opinion, is bribery. People just keep investing and keep going with that. And so he's not really gonna lose any money if he doesn't pour into this. I think it's as simple as that.
Yeah, maybe. We'll get to how he's gonna try to get the money back. But remember, he got like this big bonus because again, it's the share price has been, and up until this point is still being artificially inflated, in some cases by Trump fans who are being conned here, and they're gonna lose so much money. And I do feel bad for them. Like, I'm not just doing this story to like mock them or whatever. I do think that you've had about a decade of like examples given to you of why you should stop putting your money in Donald Trump. He just keeps grifting you, he keeps fleecing you. How do you not see that? But they are gonna lose their money. But that said, like when it did the IPO, and then the share price fell apart and went all the way down to its lowest point. The fact that it went up again, like something's going on there. Who is investing in this when there's no earnings? There's nothing there. No other big names are going to it. Like even media figures that might theoretically want to like track what Trump is saying don't go there. And so something is going on. Maybe someday we'll have a full explanation of that. But the drop continues, and it is, as of right now, having a big impact on his net worth.